Tanya, leave the house now. What? I let you live in this house until you graduated high school. I did the bare minimum of what I had to, so hurry up and leave. Mother? You know, Tanya, I hate you because you're so much like your father who I divorced. My only daughter is your little sister, Rena. Hurry up and get out of my sight. You're being too sudden. I have nowhere to go. All you have to do is move into one of your company's dormitories. I'll give you 1 week, so hurry up and tell the company you work for that you're moving into their dormitory. But...
Sister! No, don't leave me, please!
Rena, I'm sorry. To tell you the truth, I don't want to leave, but...
Yeah, I understand. I understand, honestly. But there's no point in me coming with you, since I just got into high school while you just graduated high school. I'll only be a burden.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for making impossible demands of you as well.
The company dormitory I'm going to be moving into is only a 30-minute train ride from home, so we can meet whenever we want to.
Yup. I promise to come see you. And when I graduate high school, I'm gonna leave this house too. I'll be patient until then.
Yup. Let's both do our best.
There's something I need to tell you, Tanya.
Oh, hi, Rena. What is it?
I'm getting married.
You're getting married?
My fiancé is someone you've already met. Do you remember my boyfriend I showed you, the one who was my colleague?
Oh, that wonderful young man. I see. So you're already of that age as well, huh? It's already been 6 years since you graduated high school and left home, right?
Yup. I found a job far away from home without telling Mom. And I just left without giving her the opportunity to even oppose. I haven't returned home even once since then, just like you.
So you're not going to invite Mother to the wedding?
Yup. My fiancé's parents are understanding of my situation. And me and my husband aren't planning to invite her. Oh, but I am going to invite Dad, though.
I see. Dad is sure to be happy for you.
Yup. We're planning on having the ceremony a year from now. And have already begun preparations. I'll contact you again once the details are set.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it. Tanya, something terrible has happened. What, Mother? It's been 10 years since we last talked, right? But now's not the time to talk about the past. What is it? I was wondering whether I should tell you or not, since I did kick you out of the house, but to tell you the truth, today is Rena's funeral. What? It's been 7 years since she left home for a job. She got into a traffic accident while she was going to work. Oh, my poor child, my sweet daughter. I think I might go insane. I'm begging you, Tanya. All I have left in the world is you. I know it's late, but I truly regret pushing you away in the past. Your father came to the funeral today, so why don't you admit that you were wrong as well for not contacting me even once for 10 years, and just come home already? I don't care if it's been 10 years or not. I wonder where to start. I'm at a wedding, so I can't come. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't know whose wedding that is, but your sister just died. You should be prioritizing your sister's funeral over some wedding. Well, I understand what you're saying, but given the circumstance, I think it's best for me to prioritize the wedding. Since when did you become such a psychopath? Don't you feel even sad? You say that as if you aren't one yourself. What? Bye. Tanya! Tanya, why won't you come home? Your only sister just died. Do you have no heart? Get over here as soon as possible. Tanya, please come home, will you? You're going to cause me trouble if you don't. I'll pretend that you didn't just ignore me for the past 10 years. Let's live together, the two of us, like we used to, as mother and daughter. Like we used to? Tanya! Finally, you replied to my text. So, when are you going to come back? I'm not coming back. What? There's no way I'm coming back. It's Rena's funeral, so come home as soon as possible. If that's what you're saying was true, then yes, I might have dropped everything and came home. What do you mean if it's true? It is. Come home as soon as possible. To think that you would prioritize some random person's marriage ceremony over the funeral of your only sister. You really haven't changed. But the wedding ceremony I was at was Rena's. What? I'm going to tell you about it since there's no point in hiding it from you any longer. Rena married a colleague of hers. What? I was also invited to the wedding ceremony, so I knew immediately that you were lying when you said Rena got into an accident. Today is her funeral. Because she was standing right in front of me. You knew I was lying immediately? Yep. You two were in contact? Of course we were. We're sisters, and it's not like we hate each other or something. What? I don't know what you were planning on achieving by faking Rena's funeral, but I wonder which one of us is a psychopath now. Hold on just a moment. Didn't Rena already get married long before? Huh? I heard it from an acquaintance. Rena married 3 years ago and is now the mother of twins. What? Oh, something must have happened and they had to postpone the wedding ceremony until now, I guess. Well, putting that aside, it seems there's no point in lying anymore, so I'll tell you the truth. You see, I want to propose to you a marriage. What? A marriage? His parents are saying that either you or Rena's alright, but I knew Ren already married 3 years ago, so you're going to be the one marrying. Your husband is going to be the eldest son of the Taikazawa family. Isn't the Takizawa family the owners of a huge mansion by the prefectural road? Yes, this is the chance of a lifetime no matter how you look at it. Will you please stop joking? I'm not joking. What kind of person would joke about something like that? Don't you think it's ridiculous bringing a marriage proposal to your daughter who you haven't talked to in the past 10 years? Do you not understand my parental feelings and wanting you to be happy? The last memory I have of you being anything like a parent is from when I was around 10, before you and Dad got divorced. It's all in your head. I was a good parent to you even after that. I let you live in this house until you graduated high school. I did the bare minimum of what I had to do. You know, I hate you because you resemble your father so much. Your sister Rena is my only daughter. What is this so suddenly? These are the text messages you sent me 10 years ago when you told me to leave the house. Did you think that the records wouldn't be there anymore since it's already been 10 years? I took a screenshot just in case, since I thought they might be of use in the future if I ever got involved in any problem involving you. Too bad you couldn't pretend you never said these things. Now, don't be so cold. It's already been 10 years. It's about time you want to get married and settle down yourself, right? It seems the Takizawa family want to have a grandchild to inherit their property soon. So they want their eldest son to marry a woman in her 20s. You're 28, right? It's a win-win situation. Like I said, the Takezawa family are filthy rich, so this is the chance of a lifetime. I refuse. Why? Because I'm already married? What? I don't know where the information got twisted, but it's me who married 3 years ago and gave birth to twins, not Rena. What did you say? By the way, Rena herself turned in her marriage papers as soon as the ceremony ended. So neither of us are single and we can't accept this marriage proposal of yours. But that's going to be a problem for me. Get divorced immediately and marry the eldest son of the Takezawa family. The eldest son of yours. He's about your age, right? Meaning he's in his 50s. Ugh. This information from 10 years ago, but he's already divorced twice and has no children, right? The fact that you're talking about a marriage proposal probably means that he's been divorced at least 3 times by now, right? You also talked about how they wanted someone to inherit their property and how he wants to marry a woman in her 20s. So that must mean he still has no children. All this combined with the fact that he's offering you a marriage proposal with your daughter you haven't talked to in 10 years. It seems that this eldest son you're pushing on me is quite the landmine. But he's still filthy rich. I'm sorry, but I can't. Wait, Tanya! Bye then. Tanya, I'm begging you. Come home and marry into the Takezawa family, please. What? You still haven't given up? Do you realize that what you're asking of me is impossible because I'm already married and have children? But I already accepted $100,000! Huh? $100,000? What are you talking about? Well, you see, none of the women in our hometown want to marry into the Takezawa family anymore. I thought that you must not know anything about the Takezawa family since you haven't been home for so long, and that if I talked about how rich they were, we would be able to get you to marry him. And so I became a target for them? Yes, I received $100,000 as a thanks from them. Don't tell me. You agreed to their proposal without even waiting for my answer? But I had no idea that you got married before Renan had children. Then why don't you just give back the $100,000? Tell them I didn't tell you already got married or something and put an end to this business. But I already used $50,000. You what? My only hope of getting out of this mess is you marrying into the Takezawa family. You exasperate me. If that's the case, I don't want to be involved in this. Huh? Do something about it yourself, okay? Tanya! Goodbye, then. Tanya! My mother was always the type that only cared about themselves. But after me and Rena left home, this trait of hers got even worse, it seems. She's now infamous among the neighborhood for being a huge nuisance. You can probably guess that the Takezawa family, a family of wealthy capitalists, are quite strange themselves, asking for the daughter of such a well-known neighborhood nuisance. My mother did all she could to buy time after I refused her offer. But it seemed that the Takezawa family found out from somewhere that both her daughters were married. And they were furious when they found out. Obviously, they asked my mother to give back the $100,000 they gave her. But since she already spent $50,000, she was forced to take a loan from somewhere to pay it back. According to a relative who lives in my hometown, she was one day seen entering a car that had come for her and disappeared. To this day, no one has been in contact with her since.
Sandra, pick up if you see this. What the hell is going on? What is that thing on my front lawn? I need you to explain it to me right this second. Are you hearing me?
Oh, hello, Beth. Calm down. Are you talking about that bus stop for the kindergarten kids?
What else would I be talking about? I got up this morning, looked out, and I was floored. I called the kindergarten right away, and they told me it was all your doing. She said the application form had my husband's name on it, and that you had submitted the form to the kindergarten office. Is that true? This is the first I'm hearing of this. What the hell is going on?
I don't see a problem here. Just look out the window. What you see right there is what's going on. Your front yard has been turned into a kindergarten bus stop. What's so hard to understand?
That's the problem. Why our front yard? That's what I want to know.
We just moved into this neighborhood, built a brand new house down the street from yours. But when I made some inquiries about the kindergarten, I learned that the kindergarten bus stop was way down on the other end of the street. I called the kindergarten and asked the principal to build another bus stop on this corner too. And it just turned out that your front lawn was the ideal location for a bus stop.
Excuse me? Are you serious?
I mean, you have a big lawn. What's a little extra space for the school bus? I don't see why you're all worked up over it. There's also a lot of space for the kids to play while they wait for the bus.
We never gave anybody permission to use our property. Sandra, I know you forged that application form that you submitted to the kindergarten. That's a crime! My husband is positive that he did not sign a document. And why would he? Besides, if we check the actual form, we'll all see that it's a forgery. If necessary, we'll have a professional check that signature and verify that it's a forgery. Are you okay with that?
Stop right there, Beth. Don't you want to continue living in this neighborhood?
Pardon me?
You do know who my uncle is, don't you? I'm telling you right now, you don't want me as an enemy. I suggest you and your husband do a little background check on me before accusing me of a crime.
Hey, Beth, what's up?
Claire, is that you?
It's been a while. How are you?
I'm doing great.
You have a little time to talk?
Yeah, no, what's up?
I'm currently back home with my husband and kids. I drove by your house yesterday and saw that part of your front yard was barricaded off. Looks like a bus stop. What's up with that?
Yeah, about that.
Your house has a pretty wide lawn, no fences or obstructions up to the front door. Seems kind of a waste, that nice, spacious lawn. And what happened to that beautiful flower bed along the sidewalk? Did you give them permission to do that? I mean, it's private property, right? Also, drove by this morning and saw that there were additional work going on. You good with this? That lawn, too. Oh, it was all so beautiful before. Now it's a mess. All that dirt and gravel piled up. Sight for sore eyes. What's going on, Beth?
Yeah, it's a problem. About 3 days ago, a neighbor just went ahead and decided to build a kindergarten bus stop in front of our house, on our property.
Wait, what? Seriously?
Yeah, I woke up the other day and looked out the window, and there was a bus stop there. Of course, I complained to the kindergarten, but there's this mom that lives nearby. Her son goes to the same kindergarten as my daughter used to go. Apparently, she's the leader of all the moms in the area.
Ah, the big boss, huh?
Yeah, right, the boss mom. This woman, Sandra, she recently built a house down the street, and the whole family just moved in. Apparently, she just took it on herself to build a bus stop closer to her home so that her kid wouldn't have to walk all the way to the end of the street. So she went ahead and forged my husband's signature on an application form and submitted that to the kindergarten.
Seriously? What did the kindergarten do after you complained?
Yeah, I was getting to that. Apparently, the principal of the school, he's this boss mom's uncle, so anything I say just won't pass. So I came home empty-handed, and there's nothing I can do, apparently.
I see. So the kindergarten's a family-owned business. Oh, that's a problem.
As you saw this morning, the place is barricaded off. Construction is continuing. How do I stop this? Sandra and the other moms gather outside and jabber early in the morning, and the kids play around my front lawn, making a mess of the flower bed.
That's why the place is a wreck.
They even removed that white picket fence that runs along the side of the house. Yesterday, there was all kinds of trash piled up, like snack packs and plastic bottles.
That's pretty bad. But wasn't your daughter in first grade? She's not going to that kindergarten anymore, right? I mean, I could understand if she was still going there. Anyway, forging an application? That's not right. Actually, it's a crime, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. But the kindergarten just won't do a thing. They say it's my husband's signature, and that's that, apparently. Ugh, this is super frustrating. I think I have an ulcer from all this.
Where's the kindergarten?
The Sunshine Kindergarten.
Oh, that place, down near Grove Park? I know it well.
So the Sandra is related to the principal there, huh? Do you know this principal?
Not me, but my father is friends with him. They are golf buddies, apparently.
Seriously? I didn't realize you knew anybody at that kindergarten.
Could you let me handle this for now? I'll talk to my dad tonight. Maybe we can work something out.
Really? Wow, that would be great.
Come on, Beth. We've known each other since grade school. We girls have to stick together.
I can't thank you enough. Oh, by the way, I was going to ask you for some advice concerning a different matter. Could we talk about that a little later?
No problem. If you have time, why don't you come over to my place right now?
Right now?
Yeah, why not? My dad's here too, and my husband says come on over and even stay for dinner if you like. The Thanksgiving weekend is coming up and the kindergarten will be closed. So why don't we just put our heads together and get this mess all cleaned up once and for all?
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll be right over.
Hey, what the hell is this? How are we supposed to park the bus here when it's like this?
Oh, good morning, Sandra. So, I see you already saw the bus stop area. We decided to fence off our area, the front lawn and all.
You did all this during the holiday weekend?
Yeah, well, we were thinking of putting up a fence since moving in, but just didn't get around to it. But thanks to you, we finally got it done. We even included security measures like cameras.
I can't believe it. That's just terrible.
Terrible? You mean we put up a fence around our property?
Of course that's what I mean. Where is the bus supposed to stop now? There isn't enough space. We can't very well put the bus stop right on the sidewalk. I can't believe you went ahead and ruined our little meeting spot.
Our meeting spot? Yeah, using our lawn as your little personal park while the kids play and mess up our yard, you people blabber on and on about you, your husbands, or gossip about your neighbors. I'm sure I've come up countless times. If you're going to use the word terrible, I think I have a right to use that word more than you.
Beth, you still don't get it, do you? Didn't I mention that my uncle is the principal of Sunshine Kindergarten? Or did you forget that?
Yeah, what about it?
Excuse me?
You're talking about the kindergarten, right? What's that got to do with me? My daughter starts elementary school next semester, so I really don't care who rounds that kindergarten.
But my eldest son will be going to elementary school next semester, too. You forgot that I know all the moms around here. In fact, I'm sort of their de facto leader. It would be super easy for me to make life hell for you around here. I could have you run out of town.
I believe you'll be getting this termination letter from the kindergarten reading that bus stop.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
I said the bus stop is no more. The principal of Sunshine Kindergarten, your uncle, confessed that the application form was a forgery.
Huh? No way.
I plan to sue you and the other mothers. You for forgery and building that bus stop illegally, and the moms who went along with you and wreaked havoc on our property. You will all end up paying for damages after our lawyers get through with you.
Wait a second, Beth, are you serious? What the hell are you talking about? You sound like you're making a victory lap or something. You think you can win against me?
Okay, have it your way. When I say the following, you'll probably relent. I'm sure of it.
What are you talking about?
I have a good friend, someone I've known since childhood. She advised me regarding this issue. Her name is Claire Stanton. Of Stanton Industries. I'm sure you've heard of them. That new fence? That was built by the people from Stanton. As a matter of fact, Mr. Stanton took it upon himself to make sure the work was done right.
Wait, excuse me. Did you say Stanton Industries? Mr. Stanton himself? Stanton Industries is the largest employer around this region. Mr. Stanton has considerable influence around here. I heard he may even run for governor soon. Are you serious? Is this some kind of joke? Are you a childhood friend of Mr. Stanton's daughter, Claire Stanton?
Yeah, that's right. And it happens that Mr. Stanton is close with your uncle. Longtime golf buddies, I hear. You're gonna have to work out what to do about forging that application. Like I said, it's a crime, so I would be worried if I were you. Mr. Stanton was furious that his golf buddy would use his position to influence others, but even he was more enraged that a relative would take advantage of the principal's position to force others into submission.
What happens to my uncle?
I hear he'll be forced to retire by the end of the year.
No way! This is not happening! Why is this happening to me? My son has to start elementary school in another district, miles away. And my younger son has to transfer to a kindergarten over in the low-income neighborhood. None of this makes sense to me.
Well, I heard you took advantage of your position and your connections and forced everyone to do as you demand. You apparently had to be taught a lesson.
How was I supposed to know that you were related to the Stanton family? If I had known, I would never have acted this way. I built this position up for years. I was king of the hill, the boss mom.
Well, you could have just been a normal mom and none of this would have happened.
It's too late for that. I wish I had never heard of you.
I later heard that when Sandra first moved to her new home, she saw our front yard and was totally taken aback. Apparently, she was so consumed with envy that she ended up concocting this bus stop scheme. When her husband heard of her antics, I heard he reprimanded her relentlessly. Oh yeah, and the other mothers who went along with her like good little sheep. In order to pay for damages, some of them even started working part-time for Stanton Industries. As for Sandra, she was forced to live with her mother-in-law and work to pay off her debts. I see her on occasion heading to work in the morning. She's always been a housewife and never really worked in her life. So this new life is going to be pretty hard for her. What goes around comes around. So true.